Hey guys, I want to start off this video by saying I know that we're in a hiatus right now, so like me being gone for like a month isn't that weird, but I still wanted to explain myself because I always still try to be active and post as much as I can even during a hiatus. So there is actually a reason why I've been gone. It has nothing to do with the fact that I just didn't have content. And the simple answer is I'm a junior in high school and it's recently been ACT season. So like for the last month, I've just been focusing on schoolwork and just getting ready for the ACT. But we actually took the test on the 12th, which means that I don't have to stress out about the test anymore. I don't have to spend all of my time studying for it. So I actually have time to film content now. Anyway, with all of that out of the way, for my first video back, I just wanted to do something simple and fun. This is actually something that I was going to do ages ago. Not long after season 5 ended, I was planning on making a video talking about season 6 theories, because when season 4 ended, I made a video talking about theories for season 5. So I was like, let me do this again. And I asked you guys on Instagram for questions. I maybe even asked on YouTube too, but like, I mean, clearly I never got around to making it. So we're back and we're finally here and we're actually gonna make it this time. So yeah, I just asked you guys on Instagram. I'm just going to be reading them and just giving my thoughts and opinions on them, like whether I agree with them or not. So let's get started.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Oh, why am I stammering?
The first one says, Ladybug giving up the guardian role to Luca and Cat Noir will help her recover her memory. You know what? That's one I don't think I've ever heard. I mean, of course we have the whole idea that she'll like give up her role as guardian, but like to Luca? No, I don't know how I feel about that one. But what I will say about this theory is that I definitely don't think this will happen in season 6. We do have seasons confirmed past season 6, and so it kind of seems weird to just have Ladybug like give up her role when we still have 2 more seasons. If she does give up her role as guardian, I believe it would probably be in the last episode of the last season, which won't be for a while. Overall, I think it is a pretty good theory, just not for season 6. This one isn't exactly a theory, but I just wanted to share it. Never thought I'd say this, but I can't wait to see Lila and what she's going to do. Same! Like, the thing is I hate Lila so much, but I'm kind of excited to see her. I just know she's gonna be such a good villain. Okay, this one's good. This one says, Lila will tell Adrian the truth about Gabriel and get mad at Ladybug, then akumatized. I mean, I could see this happening 100%. But also, first of all, Lila isn't going to be Lila anymore. She's going to be going to the school, a whole new, completely different person. So there's no way that she would have known who Monarch was. And if she tells Adrian, he's just going to be like, well, how do you know? And then she's kind of in this situation where she has to lie. But I don't think that any lie that she comes up with would actually cover herself, because then everyone would be super suspicious of her. So in that aspect, I don't think that she would ever say anything, but who knows? Because it seems like that's something that she would do. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Cat Noir gets akumatized. Mari will slowly have suspiciousness about Cerise as she sees her. I would say I think this one is pretty logical. This one's kind of interesting. We will see young Bunnex find out Ladybug's identity. Pretty sure she already knows her identity, right? I mean, she's been back in time, so like pretty sure she knows everybody's identities. Probably? I don't know. We don't really know that much about Bunnex. Ooh, this one's good. Timo will help Lila. This is the thing. I feel like I made a video about this where I was talking about Timo, and I'm like, y'all are letting her off the hook. Like, I haven't heard anyone talking about Timo and like her being evil and like what role she'll play in season 6. Okay, so for some reason I never actually finished my thought. Basically what I was saying was, obviously Timo was working with Gabriel, she was evil, she wanted something, whatever. Well, Gabriel's gone, but Timo is still here, and just because Gabriel's gone doesn't mean that what she wanted is also gone. So like whatever thing she was trying to accomplish by working with Gabriel, that's still gonna be a thing, and I can only imagine that she's actually gonna still try to work towards that in season 6. And obviously Lila is currently the main villain. If Timo was working with the villain back then, she'll probably end up working with the new villain too. It's gonna be a never-ending cycle. Felix will find out Cat Noir is Adrian by sensing the amok on Cat Noir. I think this is probably in reference to how Felix sensed the amok on Kagami because she had the ring that had the amok in it. And so now Adrian has his own ring with the amok in it. Well, rings, there's 2. So now Felix will actually be able to like sense that he's a senti, but I would say that that's probably not likely because from my understanding, the fact that Adrian's wearing a miraculous means that he wouldn't be able to sense magic because like the suit messes with magic and stuff. But I'm not entirely sure because I don't think we've ever had a situation like that because we've never come across a senti that actually has the emote on them who is also a superhero, if that makes sense. So I actually don't know. However, I will say, I do really hope that Felix and Kagami find out that Adrian is Cat Noir in this season. They already know Ladybug's identity. I feel like it's only fair. Natalie will tell Ladybug and Cat Noir all the info she knows and she'll join their side. I mean, here's the thing, like Natalie has been on the opposite side of Gabriel. She was still kind of helping him, but she was more so like against him. And she was so willing to be completely against him in the finale. So I feel like now Natalie's gonna want nothing to do with evil. I don't necessarily know that Natalie will like be a part of the superhero squad, but I definitely think she might play a role in it. Like, I don't know, maybe she'll also kind of still be like the mastermind behind everything, except this time she's the mastermind behind the heroes and not the villain. But I really hope that this is true because I want to see more of Natalie and like a good version of Natalie. Ladybug or Natalie will actually tell Cat Noir or Adrian about Monarch. I honestly feel like Ladybug is going to want to tell Cat Noir about Monarch because they're partners and she knows that she shouldn't keep things from him. But knowing her, she probably will keep it a secret. This one says, I hope we get a reveal. Same, but is it really that likely? No. For so many years, I thought that we were going to get a reveal. Never happened. This time, I'm just going into watching this season thinking nothing is ever going to happen. Emily will be alive. Feeligami will break up. The disrespect. And Adrinette will reveal. I can't get over the Feeligami will break up. Like, where did that come from? I hope not. But honestly, not gonna lie, I would much rather have them break up than Adrinette breaking up. Oh, and about Emily, I'm still not putting the fact that the writers could have potentially lied when they confirmed that it was Amelie. I still think they probably did, or they could have, so that way we're super shocked when it is actually Emily, because we all obviously thought that it was confirmed that it was Amelie. But for right now, the writers did confirm that it was actually Amelie at the end of season 5, not Emily. So that theory is kind of already out the window. Unfortunately, Chloe is still alive. What? I think that's in reference to the whole like the plane she was in crashed. That one's crazy. Backstory on Lila. I'm crossing my fingers for this one because I'm just so curious about her story. Like, how is she just living in Paris on her own, tricking all of these women into believing that they're her mom? Like, how does one get to a situation like that? Secrets are going to reveal for sure. Didn't we get a synopsis or something that said something about revelations? Just saying. I just hope season 6 is the season of all of the secrets being spilled. I feel like Adrian and Marinette will break up and Lady Noir will date. Maybe Nino and Alia might. They might break up? Y'all, I would literally actually cry. Like, if this is a season of everyone breaking up, I'm out. I'm out. I cannot handle a we're together, we're broken up, we're together, we're broken up arc. Like, not doing it. I'm out. I'm out. And like Alia and Nino, they are such an old married couple. I physically could not handle them breaking up because it would feel like they got a divorce. Tomo probably wants Adrian and Kagami together and works with Lila to achieve that. I've already talked about Lila working with Tomo. I really genuinely feel like Tomo's biggest thing, like the reason why she's evil and would be working with evil, is because she wants Kagami to be with Adrian, which like why I don't know, but like she was so persistent with it in season 5. Like that's kind of the whole reason she was working with Gabriel, so I wouldn't be surprised if even now that Gabriel's gone, she still tries to get them together. I just don't understand why. Like, is it just because they're senties? Because if so, like what's the point in that? Lila blackmailing Tomo to work together and Tomo wants something deeply. You know what, honestly, now that I think about it, I feel like if Lila and Tomo were to work together, it would be because Lila was manipulating her. Like she was just using Tomo to get something out of her, which would honestly be kind of iconic, not gonna lie. There will be angst either with Lady Noir or Adrinette. Knowing the love square, it's probably gonna be between both of them, especially with all the secrets and stuff. This one says, Lila mean bad guy, she'll expose Marinette and Marinette's world will burn in wildfire. Oh, getting graphic, oh my gosh. Lila will know everyone's identities. I don't know if she'd know everyone's, but I wouldn't be surprised if she finds out a few people's identities. A lot of these are so similar, like there's tons of people saying Adrian will find out about his dad, Adrinette will start having problems, Adrinette will break up, a reveal. Lila finding out people's identities is a really big one too. I think we as a fandom are kind of just collectively all on the same page. However, I really don't know if I necessarily agree with them, but it's also, I'm kind of in a position where I'm like, okay, do I not agree with them because I genuinely don't think they happen? Or do I just not want them to happen? Ooh, something bad is going to happen to Felix? I hope not. That would be so sad. He's been through so much. This one says, well, honestly, I think future Ladybug and Cat Noir will come back into the present where Adrian and Marinette are still 14. Listen, I have been wanting this and hoping for this every single season since season 3, and it's yet to happen. So I don't want to get my hopes up, but I also really hope that it happens in this season. I'm still waiting, and it probably will never come, but I'm still gonna believe that we will see them eventually. Lila knows who Ladybug is, but not Cat Noir. Logically, I don't know if it's that likely that she knows, but honestly, I'd kind of love it if she did. Like, I think it'd be a cool arc. I just don't know if it's a very logical arc. Marinette is betrayed. The real question is who, because I feel like it's likely, but like, who would it be? I want to say Alia, but that's kind of mean. I feel like the most obvious answer would be Felix, but he's kind of on the good side now, so I don't know. Natalie will find out Adrian is Cat Noir. There are 3 people that I want to know his identity. Natalie, Felix, and Kagami. Please, I'm begging. I'm thinking that someone else will find out Ladybug or Cat Noir's secret identity. You know what? I feel like if one person finds out both of their identities, I feel like it should be Chloe. No, not Chloe. Why did I say Chloe? No, never. Ew, no. Zoe. I meant Zoe. It should be Zoe. And I can't honestly explain why. I feel like she should. The world from the Wish is a fake utopia. It just feels way too unreal. I mean, everything just seemed way too perfect. Like, it was suspicious. But I'm also like, okay, was that to represent the world not being real? Or is that just representing just how bad things are gonna get? Like, everything seems so calm. So is that just foreshadowing something bad happening? Or was it saying that none of it was real? Like, I can't decide. So I don't know. Like, it's a bit iffy in my opinion, but I do agree that it felt way too unreal. Okay, anyway, that is all the ones that I am going to be reading for now. I mean, we're just so early on in everything with season 6. I really have no idea what to even think about it, but I am really super excited. And I hope at least some of your guys' theories are right, because it's like one of the best feelings ever, like having a theory that's right.